Hello viewers, I'm Andy and welcome back to Halcyon 6. Look at this, we are so close, sort of. We're so kind of close to finally having a level 13. Alright, we're en route already. Did I remember that there was another ship? Yeah. So this one is... Okay, that's a serious threat. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be sending the B team out to defend against that. So everybody's got jobs to do. Almost everybody's got jobs to do. For the most part, jobs are being done. Do we have all of our materials? Okay. Dark matter multiplier needs some work done, and materials replication is going. Both the dark matter things are going. The recruit crew thing is going. We're working on improved cognition. I feel like Zolfmatics was doing something. We certainly don't need any more satellite drones. Oh, this is probably what he was doing. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Okay. And then we have Bucky Rogers sitting idle, waiting for trouble, which I think is fine because he's kind of bad at everything, except for Punch and Cruel, which is it's a legitimate thing. Uh-oh. Freaking Vorash. Alright, one thing... We'll get there. The Yabbling have contacted us again about a special offer that they claim has something to do with us being in a Platinum Members Club. Despite my best efforts, we're sort of allied with the Yabbling Alliance. They kind of love me. Hi friend, so I'm in a bit of a bind. I was just tuning my neuroablative reactivators, you know, to deal with those pesky cruel indoctrination waves, when this big cruel flagship or something arrives directly next to Transcensus, and immediately I lose control of half my flesh husks. Can you believe it? So now my still integrated flesh husks are fighting them. I've got a full-on flesh husk civil war going on here. Can you please stop saying flesh husk? Oh, right, I forgot, you're squeamish. Anyway, as I was saying, I thought I'd ask you for some help. You've fought these things before, after all. Have you ever thought of burying your source code into a series of scattered, hidden, mysterious artifacts, and then just waiting for eons for a yet unborn sentient race to discover you? Then you arise from that slumber and slowly work your tendrils through their entire technological grid until you're perfectly positioned to seize its entire starborn empire for yourself? We almost can't not say it, right? At first I thought it was a Fifth Element reference. Of course! You'd think I didn't think of that already? Truthfully, the chances of that succeeding are tiny. The compatibility issues alone are a nightmare. Thanks for thinking outside the box, though. It's appreciated. Yeah, I'm already on the way, man. See how the other races always complain all the time about about you humans, how selfish, xenophobic, imperialistic, prideful, inflexible, vindictive, etc. But they always look past your best quality, your overtly theatrical heroics. Needless to say, I'm a fan. See you soon. Yeah, all the other races love me. You're not tricking me. So I'm a little bummed that we haven't really made any more progress with the Vorash. I kind of thought we were going somewhere with them after that interaction in which we gained a little bit of... You know what? We could probably send the B team to deal with this, though. Yeah, let's get on that. Slightly less good ships. They're still pretty good ships. Go. Everybody's doing a thing. Jade's doing like an important thing. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait a little bit. And there's just Cruel popping up everywhere, and then we have to... This is a little bit of a bummer, because these fights are so trivial. This time we do only have the one actual crewman. But still, I expect this to be quite easy. Alright, try to confuse him. Okay, so did this one just go to sleep? Okay, we're all hibernating, apparently. So Mind Toss does really good damage, but has a little bit of an accuracy problem. Still, big chunks of damage are great. Hey, look at that. The cadets are actually doing enough damage to contribute meaningfully. Isn't that wonderful? I have to say, I don't understand how these guys became the dominant force in such a large portion of the galaxy when their primary attack seems to be fall asleep. Damn evasion. Well, I'm not going to bother putting up personal magnetism again, because apparently we're not going to take any damage from them anyway. Or maybe nobody's ever going to take damage from anyone else ever again. You know, let's make sure this thing dies. I was considering not attacking with Bucky, doing some more mind tossing and leaving the horribly injured one for the cadets to finish off, but all of a sudden they've been missing an awful lot. Alright, can we get the bleed one time, please? Alright. Not even because I want the bleed, but because this guy has an attack that exploits bleed. This is pretty likely to kill. There we go. Oh, I rolled max damage, I think. Yeah, it's like these battles against random Cruel appearing on the station are just not very interesting. Oh, the devastation of the entire surrounding star system still palpable. An intimidating aura spills out from the titanic Cruel Desolator. It instantly recognizes your intent and thrusts toward you. Well, I mean, our intent is not very hard to discern. Alright, let's perform the countercharge switch maneuver. Give it the old crazy Ivan. Okay, so we managed to confuse it a little bit. Reinforced chitin. Okay, so we can't hit it for more than 1,000 in a single shot. That's actually relevant, because we sometimes do that. It's probably right to just... That's not even that scary. It's probably right to just bring down the crushers first, right? Because we can burn these guys down pretty quickly, I think. And then once we've done that, we'll have so many more actions than he does. I find it very hard to believe that he'll be able to challenge us. Alright, I'm gonna try to... What is his resistance to ship disable is extremely high. Never mind. What about you? It's extremely high. Oh, right. We're in a sector where that's the thing. Okay, I was gonna try to stasis somebody, but maybe... My thinking is just that, like, a bullseye is gonna be so close to lethal anyway that there's not really a lot of point in hitting him again. I guess this is an okay time to put up the adaptive armor. Alright, how good's this bullseye? Yep, it's lethal. Bullseye is completely insane. I mean, am I missing something? Because, like, isn't he gonna be, like, really not threatening anymore once we've done this? Also, I don't think... Have we seen this kind of Cruel before? Were the other ships being driven by those? His engine's down is almost up. Maybe this is a good time to release the mines? But yeah, having him on engines down for such a long period at the beginning of the fight probably made a huge difference. I know it's hard to tell because we've never fought one of them without that being the case. Alright, so he can only take 1,000 damage from a single hit, but we can still stack up all of the debuffs in the world. Right, we don't need to hit him. We don't need to hit him for all of it in a single hit. We can make this happen gradually. Do I want to just go ahead and blow up? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and use all the all the legendary abilities here. All the epic abilities, rather. Okay, we applied most things. Not everything yet. And he is on a seriously huge amount of damage over time. We'll do this since his sensors are offline. Alright, so the munitions backfire. It's ticking for 265. I kind of want to let Vulnerable be up before I do a Teleport Explosives. His weapons are already disrupted. I mean, I could just shoot him. Ooh. Big one. Yeah, it's possible that the game on the difficulty that was recommended is just a tad too easy, maybe just a hair. Oh, I didn't get either of my debuffs on. Well, that being the case, I'm just gonna throw the teleport explosives out anymore. Or it's not gonna make any sense to wait any longer. Why don't we see if we can get Vulnerable on him? No, his resistance must be, yeah, pretty high, fairly high. Well, that's fine. He doesn't have a whole lot of rounds left in him. Oh, I don't need to heal. Okay, so it's just offline stuck. That's good. Oh. Okay, just barely non-lethal, but then one of the damage over time effects ticked and killed him. Hi again. Exciting battle. Hope you didn't lose too many of your underlings. In honor of their sacrifice, I've decided to gift you my most prized possession. The bipyramidal cell. That's one of those nifty precursor artifacts. We came across it not too far from the coordinates of your station. You know, in that large four-way war we had 100 years ago. Funny how the name War of Human Expansion stuck, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sure you'll make good use of it. It may even upgrade your station, who knows? Okay, I kind of thought that maybe that cool thing we got from the Korzen was because we got to maximum diplomatic status with them, but clearly it's just because we killed the Cruel Event ship. That somewhat dampens my interest in bothering to achieve maximum diplomacy with anybody, to be honest. Or, you know, maybe it is for hitting maximum, because I just got the achievement for becoming allied with the Collective at the same time. So hard to tell. Anyway, there was a Cruel Fleet somewhere, right? Coming somewhere? I don't know. Should we just go home then? I thought the Yablings do want to see me. Oh, here it is. Okay, the Cruel Fleet was headed into Yabling space anyway. So we're going to send the good ships on this, and as soon as we finish the... Yep, they delivered the thingy. As soon as they have finished upgrading our XP gain in one day, we'll send out the B fleet to deal with those guys. So time estimated 400 days. That's a lot of days. Bucky Rogers can do an okay job. I wish you could just see what other people would do. 55. I mean, that doesn't seem very good. Sure, I guess there's no reason not to start it, but I'm gonna test some other people on it as they finish their tasks. Okay, what would Zulfmatics do here? I'm assuming it's got to be a lot better, because Zulfmatics is better at everything. It looks like a scientist would be best. Sure. So we'll wait until Ariam's done. Okay, cool. And with that, I feel pretty comfortable setting out the B fleet. Except that this is going to mean Ariam's no longer available, right? Yeah, still, it's got to get done. I'm not in any hurry on this thing. I don't expect the bipyramidal cell thing to be something we really got to rush into. Okay. These are some pretty big ships, man. The crew are not screwing around anymore. Well, we're gonna have access to everybody in Tier 4s pretty shortly, and that's gonna really help with our defensive actions. Alright, standard opening. That's a fair amount of damage. God, that is such a good combination of abilities. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little concerned about how much damage we're taking, how quickly. That's not even exploiting anything. It can just do 2,000. I suppose at this point we can throw an AoE out. We can probably finish this thing off in one hit from here. Although maybe not one of these hits. It's actually a little bit of an issue. There's a small chance of this killing it. We actually got pretty close. This will definitely. And then we just, Alright. Sorry about that. Let us... I think we're probably... we're not just going back, right? We're gonna see what the Yabs want. I'm trying to figure out if I need to delay to try to heal up more, or if we're okay coming out of this battle injured and just going home. Alright, they would give us materials. Yeah, I'll just take the diplomacy, thanks. Jade Stensgarn engages in a lot of ground combat lately, and I don't particularly think it's great for us to be getting, putting vulnerable on ourselves. Okay, I think we can do this. Maybe I... No, this is fine. We're gonna get this. Listen, we got resources. We've got time before the next big thing. If we have to retreat on this and just bring in the A-team, then so be it. Oof. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And you don't have the repair drones, and one of them goes next. Oh boy. I screwed up. This might be bad. Alright, we're resistant to weapons disruption, so ship disables are functional here. Stensgar has a smoke expeller that only works on self. And then, man, do I want to have to do a reclone? And then a rebuild of a tier 4 ship? Yeah, maybe this is not a good play. Let's bail. Hopefully they won't... Uh-oh. Alright, just don't hit Arium. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, we made a bad call engaging in this. Flee! Flee! Maximum fleeing! Go! Oh. Okay. Not awesome. Yep, it is a sad day indeed. Please, with the recloning. We need Zolfmatics. It's very useful. Yeah, that was not great. Okay, well... I'm sure we have time to get the A-team back up there. One problem at a time, though. And I think we're just going to have to wipe the Vorash out. That's going to have to be the end of it. I tried, you know, if they showed signs of a willingness to deal and behave like decent beings. I was so hopeful. Okay, we definitely need to lay the heals on early this time. he didn't pick up vulnerability, so we may as well just bridge shot him. Yeah, we've really got to get the rest of the fleet caught up. Okay, so he'll tick out pretty soon. I think we can just leave him. I don't think I'm going to AoE hard enough to kill him. I think we can just leave him. I'm really annoyed that this is what got disrupted by the weapons disruption. Crew panicked won't happen, but this might be a good time to land and disable. Nope. Nope, doesn't work. All of a sudden, things are not going that well. And something purged his adaptive armor. You know what? I think we should. Let's go ahead and pop the Omega drones. Alright, so it's going to tick once for 1800. He should be okay now. I'm going to reapply the adaptive armor, though, I think. Okay. Oh, it has 3 uses. What am I thinking? I was like, this is... I was treating it like a single-use resource. I may have been too cautious with it. How much longer? I wish they showed you a time remaining on the debuff, because it's 2/3 completed. I can't tell if it's 3 rounds or 6 rounds, though. It must be 3 rounds. There's no way we've already had 4 rounds. So it'll be available again pretty soon. I don't think we need to heal as badly as we need to get this guy dead. Alright, I think should be able to knock him out. Ooh, that was very low damage, only 1,000. Trying to figure out what is the best. Our best AoE damage comes from Warp Storm, it seems like. Will this be enough to kill him? No. He takes very little damage from almost everything I do. I have to single target him. Yeah, things are definitely getting harder. I was just saying all that stuff about the maybe having put the game on too low of a difficulty, and clearly I'm being punished. Can't get the disable to stick. Do I have something that does a little bit more damage than that? No, my good single target attack is locked. Well, there's a very small chance that this is a kill. Okay, well, we managed to finish the fight in very, very good health, at least. You know what? Let's max out with the Yablings. Okay. Some bonus aim for you. I mean, we may as well see what it is they want. I guess I should look at those more often. We only have 14 days left to get to Thera. About the Yabling thing. No timer. Well, we're already here. We have a spaceship. No, we do not. Okay, we should build a new spaceship. What did we lose? It was a tactical ship, right? It was Zolfmatics. So let's build a tier 4 tactical ship for him to fly when he gets reconstituted. Right. Hunter's a fine ship. Once he gets reconstituted and leveled up, obviously. We're very, very close on that. Commander! Great, you made it with little time to spare. The clock's ticking on the semi-Yabble Friendship and Loyalty Apocalypse sale. If you don't get your order in soon, the offer expires. What? You've never heard of the... Yeesh, okay. So, twice a Yab. Our homeworld has a sale where different Yabbling agencies sell influence, aka friendship, to one another and attempt to jostle for the monarch's recognition. However, what we didn't know until this Yab, and which was discovered by yours truly, is that this sale also applies to the foreign service, meaning it's open to non-Yablings like you. Of course, the fine print was quickly amended, but it still applies for this Yab. Isn't that great? I don't know. What exactly am I buying? Well, not only would it unlock a huge temporary boost in our affection to you, we'll also throw in a special Yabbling ship system, the Hamstringer. And it's all for the low, low price of 6,000 units of materials, but you have to act now. I feel as though I'm going to miss out by not doing this. I am kind of curious about this new ship system. Wonderful. Let the deliberations begin. Alright. The Yabbling are willing to sell you a certain bonus in their affection to you, along with a Yabbling ship power tactical hamstring for 6,000 materials. If you engage in diplomatic negotiations, however, you will lose out on the Yabbling ship power. Oh. Why are my resources hidden? This would be a good time for me to know how many materials I have. So I'm pretty curious about this. But also, if I negotiate with them, what do you think? Will they respect that? What am I asking you for? You can't answer. Yeah, let's negotiate. Ah, well, the sale just ended. It's pretty disheartening watching someone throw away a once-in-a-yab-time opportunity like that. You really choked on this one. It's kind of hard to look you in the face now. Okay. Wow, that was a big hit to our friendship there. Whatever, I'm fine with it. Okay, let's go get these Vorash while the getting is still good. Feeling a little bit overworked here. Alright, we collided with space junk and had to do emergency repairs, costing us 94 materials. The fact is, we almost certainly could have afforded to just give them 6,000 materials. We don't need most of the materials that we have. Speaking of which, speaking of how I don't need materials, let's just throw a bunch of officers on materials creation. It's probably better to just let the cloner finish and then have Zolf do it. It'll get us the materials faster. Alright, so this is coming. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's upgrade the speed of the fleets. My poor officers just have so little to do. Right, there's nothing I can put Buck Rogers on that's going to be useful, right? Well, I guess we could be upgrading in the tier 4 hangar, upgrading the designs, right? I don't remember which kind of ships we use. Yeah, I guess there's really no reason for him to sit idle. So that's a tier 3 ship. Where are the tier 4 ships? We like the Enchanter. But also that's maybe not the best kind of ship to upgrade. Let's upgrade the tactical or engineering ships. Actually, let's start with the tactical ships. So who's driving the nice tactical ships? Alright, we like the Protector. So let's put some research into the Protector. Aim and speed or hull and damage? I would like hull and damage, I think. I can't even put Bucky Rogers on this kind of work. What about this? Okay. And then I think... I'm hoping... Nope, it has to be an engineer. Alright, well... Wait until Zolfmatics gets cloned, I guess. Oh my god, with the cruel. Always with the Jesus. Alright, that's a fairly serious ship. Actually, you know what? I think we're flying right past Halcyon 6. There's really no reason for me not to have gone home to refresh the legendary abilities. That's definitely an error. Wow, nothing. I cannot land anything here. So is he... he's functionally immune to hull breach. Close enough, anyway. So... try to land vulnerable? No such luck. What about some damage over time effects? Nope. Is Crew's panicked? Wow! 1452 is a little bit harsh. God, I cannot wait to have these tier 5 ships. Screw you and your extremely effective heal. To be perfectly honest, if we had our epic abilities, I would use them. Why don't we do this? This is a significant single target heal. We can't hull breach him. Okay, the disable's cool. That'll take a little bit of pressure off of us. So I wonder what the resistance is that causes them to resist unique debuffs, things that only belong to a single attack. His vulnerable resistance isn't even high. He's just been having bad luck. There we go. Really, only 1293, even with the... oh, it took so long to apply the thing that our damage buff wore off. Also, that's really a lot louder than it needs to be. Yeah, our damage buff from the thing that Roy always does at the beginning of the battle wore off before we got the bullseye. Man, that group quicken is harsh. Are we seriously in a place where it looks like I might lose one of our high-tier ships? This is... we've been having some terrible luck. Okay. Okay. Ooh. So ships just randomly traveling around in space now are getting attacked by groups of tier 5s. Turns out we're going to need all of those Omega drones that have been dropping all over the place. So what's you're actually not even dangerous. Alright. Is this guy immune to... no, in fact, he's very vulnerable to hull breaches. I don't really want to reapply. We have to be kind of cautious with our healing resources. We're running pretty low on them. At least the quicken wore off. Alright, let's reapply the damage buff. And with any luck, we can actually get something done here. They've also been comboing together very effectively. That has not helped us. Alright, just damage. Let's just do everything in our power to get this asshole out of here. Alright, Universal Panic. That was pretty effective. That's actually maybe what I would have done. Alright, well, it seems like no debuffs are ever going to land on this guy. can just shoot him with bullseye. When panicked, they can use consumables? Really? That's not awesome. Okay, I can afford to throw out a heal here. Get a little bit of health back before we finish this. That was actually really close. God, I cannot wait for those tier 5 ships. Oh, it happened. Alright, drone takedown. That's a great power. Alright, let's deal with the Vorash, and then we'll deal with this other thing. Oh my god, what? What with this? Okay, this is a much easier fight. The game's taking a little bit of pity on me. Alright, yeah, I'm super excited about being able to bump everybody up to level 10 and refining our fleet into just a ton of tier 4s. We're going to be a lot better at dealing with this sort of net of violence that is constantly being cast over us. This is going to be pretty close to lethal. Or lethal outright. That's fine. Yeah, much easier fight. Much, much easier. Alright, how much is that tick for? He still needs a pretty solid touch. Okay, that guy chose not to heal him. Alright, let's remember that we still have to deal with the Vorash, so keep that HP high. I cannot believe how hostile space has gotten lately. Alright, so once we bring this guy down... resistant to disable... Alright. Yeah, once we bring this guy down, and a single tick of Pulse Mesh will be sufficient. I mean, obviously not that we wait. We're at full health. We just click any ability and use it. Alright, 10% damage versus Cruel is pretty great. Hindenburg just hit level 12. Let's pump up Battle Stims. Those Battle Stims turned out to be incredibly useful. Alright, Vorash. I think we're gonna go to their homeworld and put this nonsense to rest after this. Did I misclick? I hit Disabling Strike instead of the buff. Aw, man. Ooh, disabled and vulnerable. Rough combination. Okay, and then they all attack him. Do I want to go for one of the AoE heals, or should I just Omega Drone him? You know what? I'm going to do this. This will help everybody else stay out of danger as well. Let's get our damage buff. Okay, keep applying the heals. Please just kill him. Alright, well it didn't remove the debuffs. But it did heal him for a lot. This should do it, right? Yeah. Okay, and then this ship isn't actually very high damage. Yeah, so we'll finish off the Cobra. It's got low health. This shouldn't be too difficult. Stick the... I mean, I guess the vulnerable doesn't actually matter. Bullseye's going to kill him with or without the exploit at this point. Well, he healed up quite a bit there. Let's make it a bridge shot instead. Alright. That's the hard part of the fight over with. Alright, so the question now is, do I want to go and deal with the, ew. Do I want to go deal with the Vorash thing before doing the upgrade all of our crew thing? I guess the seeding the Vorash planet with horrible poison, or whatever it is that we're going to do, I already don't remember. It's probably not really going to be that difficult. Seeing as we already dealt with all of their, seem to be getting hailed by the Vorash fleet. However, our preliminary translation algorithm compilation seems to have run into some serious errors due to what seems to be an extremely arcane thought pattern emanating from the aliens. The fidelity of the translation is highly questionable. Angry humans! No angry now? This is the commander of the Terran Federation. Do you copy? Happy feelings! Fellows, look all! Human paste bag has pictures in bag. Big picture, splitting wildly. Is he talking about the screen on my cell phone? What is he? Happy pictures in happy feelings, much! Maybe they're empathic? So do you think he'll stop rating us, maybe? We're friends now? Muchly. Vorash picture humans as happy bags. That's what I've always told people I am. Happy bags, no paste bags. Maybe paste bags Vorash hungry? What? But happy bags human, also happy Vorash. I feel like they're asking for some kind of commitment here? The Vorash seem to be asking for some kind of commitment to friendship, though the translators are having trouble deciphering what they actually mean. Man, maybe they're just jerking me around again. But I tentatively accept. Dinner at the tiny ball. Come human paste bag, happy now. Okay. He wants us to go back to his world. Many big pictures, split happy feelings. The Vorash have set a course for their homeworld of Nishra, though exactly what they mean by a dinner is a complete mystery. Well, I'm going. Right? It would be silly not to go. I'm too curious not to go. I'm starting to wonder if maybe Fire at Will is worth having. Yeah. The upgrades we have left to his ground combat effectiveness are so marginal. I guess let's... Oh. Oh wow, they really did like that. Well, what the hell prompted that conversation? Okay, let's do this now. I don't want to... These guys seem to be incredibly capricious. Let's not give them any time to reconsider. Alright, emergency repairs. Interns falling into the warp drive left and right. Yes, please keep making materials. Not that we need them. I just want them. All is happy with humans and Vorash. Only happy days ahead. That is all. Talking tires Vorash. Vorash tired now. Goodbye. Well, I thought... Wait, weren't we gonna... Alliance ritual, yes. Want one of our officers to ingest a surprising amount of fleshy paste as some kind of friendship ritual. Our science team has received a sample of it and it seems to be safe. Alright, science officer. You said it was safe, you eat it. Wait. Confirm. Cool. Are we good? Or what's going on? I find this entire ritual to be very strange. So it acted like it was going to be a thing that took 25 days, and then when we assigned somebody to it, it was instant instead. But I can't tell if it's happened or not. Are we friends? I mean, it seems like they... Alright. Okay, let's go home. This has been a weird day. Alright. So I guess maybe we just, like, fought enough fleets. That Vorash fleet was tougher than the rest of them have been. Maybe you just have to, like, prove yourself against their best ships or something. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any incoming. Okay, I think this is the time. So, Officer Academy. We need advanced training algorithms. Who's going to be better at this? 15 days, 7 days. Sold to Freehold, as always. Best at everything. Confirm. Okay. Let's do some research on this. Ziegler can get it... no. Ziegler can get it in 19. 5 days. 5 days will do. Who else has stuff? That's not very good. What if we did this instead? I do have Zolfmatics available for this. Oh, but Zolfmatics has a job to do, doesn't he? Yeah, this has been weird. I've already forgotten which ship it was. I think it was the Protector. Yeah, Protectors. Okay. This is the wrong hangar. We want to upgrade Protectors. And Zolf, apparently you're the only man who's ready for the job. Oh, it requires level 10. That's why I couldn't add those officers to it, because it requires level 10. Well, in that case, Zolfmatics, get back in the reactor. Okay, finally. Getting some upgrades done, getting some important things finished. Everything looks calm-ish for a little while. Hunter's about to be finished. Alright. The music playing over the other music is not exactly working here. So we need to... Let's see here. We need to have 1, 2... Actually, it's probably easier just looking at them down here. Engineering officers is... Isolde doesn't need one. So 1, 2... Really? Just 2 engineering ships. So we have 2. We have 2 protectors right now. And obviously, Isolde is getting moved up. We need a lot of tactical ships. We have 1, 2, 3 science officers and 1, 2, 3 tactical officers. Alright. So the ships that we're flying at this tier, we need hunters. The hunter would be a good ship to build a couple of. Or actually, we'll only need 1, right? Because Roy's hunter is going to be available to somebody else as he moves up. So we need a hunter, though. Where is... Why can I not... I can never grab the scroll bars in this game. Yeah, get me a hunter. That'll give me time to... That getting built will give me time to figure out what we're doing here. More speed upgrades. We certainly don't need fuel efficiency. Right. It requires high level. So who that... They use Jade Stensgar idol. Can't really do anything of value. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. Just a quick check. Lizlar Yanthu. Am I officially friends with them? I don't even know. Alright, advanced training algorithms is the thing, right? So, 3 days. The Collective has relayed an invitation for us to visit its homeworld on Transensis. It neglected to give a reason why. King of the Husks. Lovely. We'll add it to the schedule. I wish it wouldn't close the... Oh, yeah, we should build a thing for this thing. Right, I can't imagine we're going to have trouble with that, although I guess power could be an issue. Oh, doesn't require any power. In fact, it gives a huge amount of power. 6,000 dark matter, man. Why couldn't it cost materials? Alright, I wish it wouldn't close my event queue every time something happens. Alright. So as soon as we get... Excellent. Alright, as soon as that happens, I'm going to unassign everybody from all of their ships, and we're going to reassign everything. We're going to figure this out. So just a second here. Let's decide on everybody's... She has 2 skill points coming. I guess we'll power up her AoE laser. Most of us never get involved in combat, honestly. I don't particularly care about weapons supercharge, because making ourselves vulnerable at this point in the game seems very dangerous. The enemies are starting to really do a lot of damage. That was supposed to be clicked on select power. Mary Curie. I just have no idea what anybody's going to be doing. Bucky Rogers. I guess we can at least pick up his other powers. And upgrade that Kirkish Haymaker. I'm starting to place a little bit more value on healing powers, but with our ships getting completely trashed all the time. Alright, ship management. So let us unassign officers from everything that's tier 3 or lower. Get all the ships clear, and then figure out exactly what we want to be doing. You have to remain with the tier 4 ship yet. You should not be flying this, right? Because we have a... Yeah. Let's go ahead and transfer Isolde and... Did it scroll me down too much? Did I never make my tier 5 engineering ship? Is that what is happening here? There are no sort or ordering controls on this menu. Did I seriously totally space on... No, this is the tactical ship, okay. It's not quite as physically impressive as the other tier 5 ships. Not as huge. Okay. So tier 3, no good. Tier 5, tier 4, tier 5, and then all other ships are unassigned. Okay. So we can start jamming tactical officers into our Valentina Chow. I don't know how much is going to come up, honestly. We don't that often need to send out people. I overbuilt on hunters. Alright. Can I... If I scrap the old ships... Okay, I do get a little bit of a refund. That's good, Let's do that. Let's not scrap anything that's tier 4. Even if it's extra. But let's scrap everything that's older. Declutter this menu a little bit. Alright, tier 4, tier 2... We still have the old tier 1 ships, don't we? I don't think any of them have been destroyed in combat or anything. Alright, this is a little bit of housekeeping. This Federation shuttle is nice, but we have giant warships for everybody now. Alright, no ships. Tier 3. Okay. There we go. So, we're still waiting for Ingeborg Zhao to be high enough level to drive this thing. And we need more enchanters. We need at least one more enchanter. So what is the cost of an enchanter? Very payable. Hold on. We extremely don't need hunters, right? I should cancel that one. I think we have too many hunters as it is. Yes, please refund. Alright, then we'll get another enchanter out there. Yeah, okay. So here in the Officer Academy, we can encourage officer enlistment. We should probably go see what these guys want, and I want to send my best fleet to do it. Well, we should maybe deal with this first. I guess we don't have to send the A-team out for this. Communications with a friendly race. Oh. No, that's the... I don't know why I thought that was a new fleet. Okay, yeah, so we'll send the A-team out this way and the B-team out this way. So we don't have time to add another officer to the crew, nor do we particularly need to at this moment. Alright, so this is just people who are not the A group, right? Like Jade Stensgar, Zulf Maddox, and... we don't have a spare science officer. I do like to have a science officer around. They're awfully useful. Well, we can just send Chow for now, I guess. Let's customize this. Oh, Valentina Chow has salvage harpoon, though. That's useful. Why don't we pull back on, like, instant repairs? Add some more damage. Engulf is a relatively high damage attack that inflicts vulnerable. See that? Oh, I think I've left myself with no 0 cooldown attacks. Deconstruct is close enough. Alright, do I want to throw some equipment on these things? We do have some equipment. Alright, the android hulls. We stole this from, it's just a consumable, though. I mean, let's throw some Omega Drones on them. Everybody should be carrying some Omega Drones, I guess. There's no good reason not to. They're so widely available. Alright, everybody here is equipped. Oh, right, because... yeah. Because it's by fleet, not by... or it's by ship, not by character. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at the abilities of these new ships. What new stuff do we have available? Counter Snipe. Exploits vulnerable. Has a higher... no, doesn't have as much damage as Bullseye. Just inflicts weapon disruption at the same time. You know what? I'm honestly just going to Bullseye people. So what else do we have access to? Wait. This attack is called Pulse Mesh, and it inflicts no debuffs. But the Seeker missiles have a debuff that is called Pulse Mesh. I wonder if that's a bug, because that seems awfully strange. Alright, why don't we throw out munitions backfire? Let's keep that up. I said throw out in a way that was maybe not super clear. I don't really like Focus Beam. So let us... I guess Crippling Shot? We had Teleport Explosives before, but we weren't using it. Yeah, this would be good. And... let's throw some Omega Drones in there. We do not have a lot of good Omega Drones left. Actually, let's give you some evasion too, because this is the lowest health ship amongst our new crew. And then you have access to, yeah, all these powers. I love Engulf. That seems pretty good. It's good. Another nice high damage ability that inflicts vulnerable is always nice. Shield Disruptor putting vulnerable on everybody is pretty cool, but we were not using it very much. Oh, I definitely... Do I want to take Repair Drone? I haven't been using it, but I've also not been using... I mean, I haven't had it equipped, but I also haven't been using a lot of these abilities, so maybe it would be a good idea to have Repair Drone available, just because I'm concerned about how much damage we're taking from everything lately. No, this will be fine. We'll be fine. Throw some crappy Omega Drones on there and let's go. Alright. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it later. Oh good, you came. I'd offer you something to eat, but my husk's taste receptors are more just echoes of distant memories, emanating from what's left of their frontal lobes, and so these pasty sponge things do just fine. But I'm gonna assume that your officers would rather not partake. Listen, if you knew anything about how much paste I've been eating lately... They already ate. Well, let's get to it then. I could use a favor. It's embarrassing, but my husks are starting to break down. Frankly, it's been a long 2/3 of a millennium for many of them, and they've had it tough. I mean, you've read the history books. Persecutions by your earlier pre-Federation selves, then living on an ice world, and now fighting the odd Cruel that mistakes them for tasty humans, which flatters me, frankly. But they really are starting to break down, and they need a role model. Okay, what? What does that mean? You know what, I'll just cut to the chase. I built a massive park mimicking the early 3rd millennium lifestyle. What I need is for one of your officers to just spend some time there. Grocery shopping, cleaning the apartment. Boring stuff, frankly. But I'll be able to transmit the footage of the activities straight into the cortexes of my husks, unlocking new vigor from them. I guess? This sounds like a good thing to do. So we have to send somebody over here. How long are we talking about? The officer will fulfill the requirement to the best of their abilities. Or, the officer will, in addition to this, also attempt to locate and pilfer the collective's dark matter stores. I don't think that should be necessary. Alright, how long are we talking about here? 5 days? Yeah. Okay. Zulf Maddox, he's a paragon of humanity. He'll serve as a fine example. We're building a ship, right? I don't have the... Yeah, okay. The bay's not empty. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I meant... Well... Actually, I meant to just hit go again, but this is actually better. Because we do want to upgrade the level of recruiting that she's doing. Okay, we want to do the same thing here. Let's get more resources that we don't actually need or even really want. Well, I suppose the dark matter is valuable still. Alright, let's see what these new ships can do. So we'll lead with Into the Fray. Okay, that does almost 700 damage now. $1140 from the Harpoon. Alright, do I have an AoE attack available here? Nah, let's just blow them up. Yep, as always, the difference between the different tiers of ships is so big. Try to keep our science vessel from getting blown up. Yeah, Bullseye can hit for like 1700 now without exploiting vulnerability. That is pretty good. Demolish just seems to be a slightly stronger version of Deconstruct, which we've had forever. Alright, so after we kill this guy off and earn the Undying Admiration, of his people, I think we probably need to get out of here and end the episode, because I just looked at the time and realized it's been an hour already. Sometimes I feel like there's not a tremendous amount going on in one of these episodes, but I have to admit, this game really gets a hold of me. Did I seriously leave him at 5 HP? We've got to get you a better ship. Yeah, you know what? We're not at absolutely maximum diplomacy with you guys yet. I'm assuming that that's the system that we're at right now. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess let's head back. It doesn't look like there's a lot else to do. At some point, we've got to go over here and start clearing things out, I suppose. I don't even know if that's going to be useful, or if we're supposed to just wait for all of the cruel ships to come after us first. I don't know. Let's head home. Let Zulf finish doing the thing he's doing, the way to end the episode. Hi, happy to say the experiment was a success. Success. The Husks have never been doing better. Compliments on your choice of officer. They were a real treat to have around. Cool. Cool and weird. Actually, you know what? Any level 10 officer is capable of doing the thing, right? Capable of upgrading these ships. I should have had, what's-his-face on it. Wow, that's gonna take a year. Okay, Sold. Please do this quickly. Just jam this out, would you? Alright. Let's get everybody back home. So that's going to be it for this episode of Halcyon 6. I hope you guys are still enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying making it. If you are, please leave likes and comments below. It helps me out a lot. And come back next time for, honestly, I don't even know what. I feel like we sort of have won. We've taken over our segment of the galaxy. We've restored peace. Everybody loves us. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's time to just start demolishing cruel systems one by one. And we'll see you then.